Okay, folks. So I got all my PPE on here because I chose 500 items and I don't want to get hurt. I mean, I'm pretty sure that the only way that these are gonna hurt me is if I eat them, and I don't think I'm gonna eat them because, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, 500 subscribers, 500. That's freaking awesome, and I really appreciate the views, the likes, the shares. I've been battling that algorithm for years, and I really honestly didn't think I would ever even make it past 300 subscribers. That's why, I celebrate these milestones that some might seem silly. And, even I think it's a little bit silly, but, I gotta do something a little bit silly once in a while to break up all of the compounded stress, I guess you can say, from all the research that I do into some topics, like weather modification and all of the things that are going on around us in the world right now. It's just absolutely insane. And I never thought we would ever be at the point where we're at. I mean, I always thought that there was going to be something pretty big that was going to end up challenging our way of living in our comfort zones here in the U.S., because I kind of paid attention to what was going on in other countries. And, I guess I was one of those people that was a little bit skeptical about the whole thing, like, oh, it's never going to happen here in America. And there have been so many things that have been happening here in America that it just is overwhelming. So, anyway, we have to do something silly and fun sometimes. So for me, this is kind of silly and fun, but it also serves a kind of a useful purpose to share. So anyway, I chose marshmallows, and I think the only way these are going to hurt me is if I eat them, and I'm not going to eat them. And some might say this is a little bit wasteful, but really, it's a total of, there's some statistics here. It's a total of 528 marshmallows, and I figured that's 528 less marshmallows that are going to be consumed by some child somewhere that could end up possibly getting juvenile diabetes or something, So, and I'll probably end up just feeding them to the ants. I don't know, but this is what 528 marshmallows look like. And I thought about, counting them out one by one, just to show you this is really 528 marshmallows. So I thought it might be fun just to kind of dump them out too, and then you can see what 528 marshmallows laid out on the floor looks like. Yeah, there we go. So there we go. I am very thankful for all of the new subscribers, and there's definitely more to come if I can help it. More of this kind of silliness too sometimes, but I'm thankful and I'm appreciative for the 500 plus subscribers now. And I've created quite a few different playlists. So for any new subscribers, you can check out some of the playlists. If you come across a video that says it's not available, it might be because it is set to private. For some reason or another, I probably was on a little rant and throwing a little fit, and I set a video to private because somebody made a stupid comment or something. But, I'm going to sit on these. Here we go. Oh, well, that's kind of interesting. That's kind of an interesting feel there. Oh my. Yeah, they're kind of sticking to me now. Okay. But anyway, if you do come across a video on one of the playlists that is set to private or something, and it's something that you want to see, just make a comment on my community page and I'll set it to public view for you. But there's definitely more to come if I can help it. And, speaking of some of these recent uploads, like on the Maui wildfires and stuff, I had done something kind of similar to some of the wildfire situations that were going on here in the mainland on my previous channel, The Garage, which was deleted for hate speech. So at the time when I was sharing those people's stories from the mainland here, from some of the wildfires that have gone on in recent years, it was heartbreaking, and I'm kind of empathetic. So I tend to put myself into other people's situations without even realizing it, and then before I know it, my heart is heavy and I am immersed into that situation in my imagination, and it's overwhelming sometimes, but I feel that it's important for people's voices to be heard. And that's really what the motivation behind sharing a lot of these videos from the Maui Council. I was really expecting more people to be sharing those people's stories, or those people themselves to have their own channels and their own, voices on the social platforms. So I was kind of surprised to see as much interest and attention given to the uploads that I put up. I think that it's a little bit bothersome that YouTube has actually started inserting ads into some of them, because I'm not monetized, and I'll most likely never be monetized. But they still insert ads in these videos, and I don't think that's right. I mean, they should, if anything, they should be giving that ad revenue to the people of Maui and the people in these that are testifying in these videos, you know. But I don't really have any control over that. But anyway, this is what 528 marshmallows looks like. I need to go to Walmart in this outfit. That might be fun. Yeah, this is kind of interesting to crawl around on. Anyway, thanks for subscribing. Please stay tuned. I really appreciate all the help in battling the algorithms. There's so many things that go on in the side around here in southern Nevada. And I've captured some really bizarre events, and some events that I really would like to still get answers on. So as far as I'm concerned, any and all eyes on the skies are, I consider allies of the sky. And I really appreciate the time and the attention and the interest. And please stay safe and mindful, folks, because they are popping stuff off left and right. And there are so many distractions. And and it's so easy for them to distract the public. I mean, look at what they're doing with the NFL right now. You know, there's so much. And those games are fixed too, by the way. Just saying. That's my opinion and my view. They already know who's won the Super Bowl. And you know what? I'm going to put my prediction out there before I end this video. I'm going to end this video with my prediction for the Super Bowl. Okay? I think that this year, they're going to give it to the